Good day, I'm Uveka Rangappa. A Pakistani couple is expected to appear in court in the next 48 hours for allegedly kidnapping a 6-month-old baby. Little Revelation Jones was abducted from his home in Bez Valley earlier this week. His nanny is recovering in hospital after her throat was slit and she was left for dead. The couple, who had been tenants in the Jones family home, allegedly SMS'd the infant's family, demanding 100,000 rand for his safe return. They were arrested in Fordsburg after police received a tip-off from a member of the public. The ANC's new National Executive Committee is expected to set the tone for the party's next 5 years today when it elects members to its National Working Committee and its National Disciplinary Committee. It's also expected to announce who will chair its various policy committees that will guide discussions around its policy priorities in government. The ANC's new National Executive Committee is holding its first meeting today in a gathering that is likely to dictate the future path of the organisation for the next 5 years. The National Agriculture Department says it's now up to the Labour Ministry to keep wage talks on track to end a chaotic farm workers' strike in the Western Cape. The strike has been characterised by violence, which has seen dozens of strikers arrested this week. Labour Minister Mildred Oliphant has been conspicuous in silence over the violent strike. Her department has repeatedly declined to comment over the past 2 days on the industrial action. In America, a 16-year-old boy armed with a shotgun has opened fire in a California high school classroom, critically wounding a fellow student. 2 staff members were able to talk him into surrendering the weapon. This report from CNN.
A 16-year-old shooter walked into his classroom and, using a 12-gauge shotgun, opened fire. Police say that the boy targeted his fellow students, aiming at another 16-year-old boy, that boy in critical but stable condition, and firing at but missing another 16-year-old boy. Numerous parents and students telling us that this was a troubled boy, a boy who they think perhaps was bullied, but just last year had been kicked out of school because he had drawn up what everyone's referring to as a hit list, a list of names, people who he wanted to kill. Here's what we heard.
He had a hit list of who he wanted to kill, and I guess like last year he wasn't in school. He got kicked out because of it, I think, and people kept on trying to find out, and then he got back this year, and then I guess this happened.
Topics trending on Twitter. Stay with Eyewitness News throughout the day. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.